Zoe, there's someone to see you.
I don't want to talk to anyone, Dad.
Zoe?
No, Charlie, it's fine. Listen, maybe if you just left us alone for a little bit.
Right.
Come on, Zoe, get dressed. You're coming with me.
I'm not going anywhere.
You're coming with me, or I'm going to go straight downstairs and tell Charlie and the rest of the family what really happened to your baby.
You wouldn't.
It's not what Slater girls do, is it? Listen, Zoe, I'm sorry. There's just much too much at stake here. I'll wait outside while you get changed. Hello? Hi. Okay. All right, I'll be right there.
Not again. Kids, innit? Alfie stole the other day, and now this. If I had my way, I'd string them up and send their parents the bill. Kids?
Mo, if there's anything you need, darling, you know, I mean, if this doesn't get fixed, you can take my day's takings.
It's above and beyond, innit?
Well, I was just thinking maybe if I'd done something after they hit mine, this wouldn't have happened.
Alfie, you can't blame yourself. Who knows why scum do things like this?
But it's just all...
It's your granddaughter's store, isn't it?
Yeah, as if she ain't got enough on her plate at the moment.
I'll get it sorted.
Oh, thanks, Governor. Much appreciated.
You haven't changed your mind then? Because I've been thinking.
Eddie, you know it don't suit you.
Crossing Johnny is a big deal.
Oh, him lied to me about the job he was putting me on, sending me off to meet a psycho like Strickland for a poxy $5 grand. That ain't a big deal? That other thing, do you take care of it?
Yeah, last night.
Good. Let's hope it has a desired effect, eh?
Thank you, darling. Make sure you're there. Don't let me down. I want it full of nice people.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Everything set up for the opening night, then?
No, it's getting that way, yeah.
I thought there might be a bar stall that you'd forgotten to invite.
You know, I sent flowers to your funeral. Very special ones. Is this the return tribute?
No, this is for my wife.
Very different from your first missus, isn't she? What was her name again?
Ange. Yeah, hard to forget her.
Yeah, I remember carrying her upstairs once after a party. Me and Lou Bill's boy, Pete. She was singing all the way.
There was always someone carrying her upstairs. Would have been her wedding anniversary tomorrow. That's one party I'm glad I'm not going. Oh, here you go. Yeah.
Right, I better get back to business. Catch you later.
Oh, lovely.
Is it my imagination? Or are you getting paranoid?
What do you mean?
Oh, Ange, in the past, every time her name comes up, you get that look on your face.
No, I've just got a million things to do today, so...
Well, if you get a spare moment, there's something I want to show you.
All right, be back as soon as I can.
It's funny no one heard anything. A gang of kids smashing up a stall must have made a right racket.
Yeah, well, they need CCTV out there. Come along here, too.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Did you say something?
Lucy, come on.
Right, you can pick them up at 1.
What kept you, Chrissy? It's absolutely freezing.
I know, sorry. Why am I here?
Because we wanted to talk to you. Zoe, I know you're still angry with me about the abortion, but you are blaming the wrong person.
I know what you're going to say, and you're right. I went and did that of my own free will.
What free will? Dan pushed and bullied you till he'd have done anything to get away from him.
And I did, didn't I?
No, Chris is right. The things you do when someone's inside your head...
But it's me who's going to have to live with it.
If Den had walked away when you said you were pregnant, if he'd have wanted nothing to do with you and the baby, would you still have ended that pregnancy?
No.
Exactly. So how can it have been all your fault? You didn't jump, sweetheart. You were pushed.
Did you hear? Zoe's store got smashed up last night.
So?
Who's responsible?
I heard it was kids.
Well, why were kids pick on a market stall? It wasn't they say anything.
One, I'm really not interested. And two, you want to be careful asking questions. You might end up annoying the wrong people.
You might want to know. Just seen Danny marrying the calf. And judging by the state, they might say it's let rough.
You think he'll still be there?
Don't look like he's got anywhere else to go.
Listen, Zoe, sorry about what I said earlier. You know, threatening to tell Charlie. It's just that I want my pup back. And this is the only way I'm going to get it. Chrissy needs Den to sign the papers, and then we take him for everything he's got.
Money. This is all about money.
You want to hurt him back, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't know.
But
if
this is the way. We all want the same thing.
No, we don't. I don't know what I want to do to
Where are you going?
I'm sick of being pushed around, first by him and now you two.
Zoe.
No, I don't know what I want to do to Den. But when I do decide, I'll deal with it myself, all right? Just leave me alone.
There was more trouble last night. I'm sorry to hear that.
Are you?
Well, probably not as sorry as you, though. I mean, it must be hard watching others suffer because of your pig-headedness still. If you won't reconsider your position, there's more where that came from. Much more. You know, it beats me how anyone makes any money out of fruit and veg. Probably right out of the insurance, right?
Andy, this is about me and you. If you want to take me on, do it. Just leave other people out of this, all right?
You know, there's only so many times they can bounce back. The stoicism makes you proud to be British, doesn't it?
Ah, come on, chop chop, Keith. Ain't me you got to try and convince, mate.
Easy for you to mock. You got your youth and your strength.
Hey, what if you get the all clear? The DSS will have us.
Wait. No negative talk. I've never let you down before, have I?
Your Keith going somewhere nice, is it? Yeah! Doctors, as if you dare know! See you, Mickey. There's a bad smell round here.
She don't mean it, Pauline. She's just a bit worried about me dad.
Yeah, so she should be. There's not a thing wrong with him. Come on, children.
Could I be any more embarrassed?
Yeah. Well, at least they did actually smack each other, eh?
Oh, sorry, guys. Wish they'd hour out and finish.
Well, it's very nice of you to find the time to fit into a very busy schedule.
Oh, darling, I've always got time for you. What do you want to show me?
Well, that'd be telling, wouldn't it? I'll go and get the car. Sam, you're in charge.
Let's hope it's a day trip.
He knows.
Can't know. So we couldn't have got here quicker than we did.
Well, then he's guessed.
Those papers from Amanda, you didn't leave them out, did you?
Of course I didn't.
What did he can't know?
I know, Den. I know that smile. He's hiding something.
You're not scared of him, are you, Chrissy? Chrissy?
At least it's all quiet in here.
That's because she's not talking to me. You asked for it.
Right, got enough of this. Now then, come on, tell me what this is all about. Well?
She doesn't want Jane to move in.
Well, I realise it'll take a bit of getting used to.
Exactly. By the time we all have got used to it, she and Dad will have fallen out and we'll have gone through it all for nothing.
Well, what makes you think they're going to fall out?
Well, it's what always happens. I mean, Dad's like Henry VIII. He can't do wise. Shouldn't even try. It's horrible when it goes wrong.
Right, well, I can understand why you're worried, but somehow I don't think this is going to be the same as it was with Laura or Melanie.
How do you know?
Well, it just strikes me that Jane's different.
Dad isn't. He might be if Jane were to move in. He's nicer when she's around.
I'll tell you what, if you're worried about it, talk to him. But please, don't take it out on Jane. Because between you and me, I think she's the best thing to have happened to your dad in ages.
Listen, I've been thinking, is there any of my stuff you want me to get rid of? Make room for some of yours. Jane? Ian, I think maybe we should wait.
What? Why?
Lucy. Look, she's just at that difficult age. I wouldn't take it personally.
You're fine, but whatever she's feeling, it's real. I think you've got to take that into account.
That's Strickland deal we were talking about the other day. John has put me in charge of it now. How would you like the chance to prove Big Brother wrong?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, let's not play games. Jay thinks you're a liability, yeah? I think he's wrong. I want you to be the front man.
Why?
Like I said, this is Strickland we're dealing with here. Now, of course, yeah, we could get lucky. He might remember to take his medication, but just in case. Now, if I've got you, I've got a chance of getting the job done and coming out of it all right.
What's it worth?
$2 grand. And the chance to show Jay just how wrong he got it. Now, obviously, this is between you and me. I find out you've been talking deals off.
Who said it was on?
Get back, Joe. Yeah, this is tomorrow we're talking about. I need more than that.
Well, what can I say?
I'll think about it.
And I was hoping for a bit of romance.
Come on, there's something I want to show you. You scared?
Should I be?
Come on, it's not far.
Mr. Allen to see you.
Bad time.
Oh, never a bad time to see you, John.
Still sulking over the other day in the Vic. You want to thank me? If you'd stayed, you'd have made yourself look even more ridiculous.
Anything else I can help you with?
I just want to make sure everything's in hand for tomorrow. I don't want to be bothered by any last-minute hassles while I'm hosting a party.
You won't be.
Good to know. By the way, some of the details have changed. We're bringing it forward.
Well, it's a bit late in the day to be shifting the goalposts, isn't it?
I'm not organising this for your convenience. If you can't do this job without belly aching, maybe I should find someone who can.
I'm sorry, I can do this, yeah? I need to be kept in the picture, that's all.
All right. But you should work on that temper of yours. You know, you really have got a knack of putting people's backs up.
I said I'm sorry.
Not just me, the people round here. They are your power base. You get them on side, you've made it. You lose their support, you lose everything. It's all about respect.
Couldn't agree more.
There you go, darling. Thank you so much, love. Tell your friends. Feeling all right, Zoe?
I just wish Kat was here.
Hey, come here. Hey. Darling, you know, I wish I could bring her back for you, darling. I really do. Come on. It's all right.
I remember this one time at school. These kids have been picking on me. Kat turned up in the playground. She was a goth then.
Oh.
You should have seen their faces. Thought the angel of death had come to get her. I always thought I'd be like that with my kids. You know, fierce and protecting them. Because you should always stand up for us vulnerable, shouldn't you?
Yeah, of course you should. You know what Kat would be saying if she was here right now? She'd be like, right, that's it. Heads up, shoulders back, on with the war paint, and look them straight in the eye. So, you know you're a lot stronger than you think you are, darling. But you're a mother's door after all, aren't you?
Yeah, you're right. I am.
Dan, what's all this about? I don't understand.
Tomorrow would have been our wedding anniversary. 37 years. And I wouldn't resurrect a single second of it, whatever you think. I didn't know how else to show you. But the past is dead and buried. And where I want to be with the person I want to be with. And I wouldn't change a single thing, not a thing, except...
Except what?
Well, how about a couple of kids to cap it all off?
Oh, I don't believe this. All those times I asked you, I begged you, and you said no.
I know, I'm sorry. But with Sharon going, Vicky, Zoe losing her baby, maybe I'm seeing things different now. Everyone keeps talking about the past as if it was some sort of golden era.
I don't understand, Dan.
Family, I was never any good at it.
So what's changed?
I have. It could be different with you, I could be different.
What happened with you and her? Must have been good once. What went wrong?
Angie. Sad, mad Angie. Tried to drink away the way she felt and ended up drinking herself into a 6-foot.
Was she like that when you met her?
Nah, she was fun at the start. Who knows what really changed her? Job for a psychiatrist, I suppose. Or maybe a medium. Listen, I know, sane, but I'm not stupid. You give me this chance. And I promise you I'll do it right. I don't say this much. I love you. And I won't let you down, I promise you.
And I promise you,
I'm not going to go the same way she did.
You'll get back to us.
When? If Danny's not on board, it'll all fall apart.
Yeah, I know, on top of it, all right? What?
Alf's in to see you.
Well, I want to know what you think you're playing at, Hunter. So I just don't get it, that's what I'm saying.
Well, the math's troubling you, is it? Didn't they teach you percentages at your school?
No, I don't understand why you're trying to squeeze money out of the market, because it's peanuts to you.
Well, maybe it ain't about the money. Maybe it's about reminding people who's in charge. But you're right. It is peanuts. So how about we raise the stakes? Say 25% of takings. That's a clear quarter. What do you say?
Shove it.
30%. Oh, you want to think very carefully about your next move, Alfie. Left to themselves, these debts can mount up. And this time, you ain't got a wife I can take in lieu of payment.
Get off!
Martin Fowler might find it hard weighing veg with broken fingers, but I bet you find watching him try even harder.
Don't do this, Andy. Don't do this, all right?
Oh, that is just what Kat said. Show the man out, Eddie.
Get off! Get off, mate!
Alfie! What's going on?
Not now, Pat.
Has this got anything to do with what's been happening in the market?
I said not now, all right?
Thank you very much.
Oh, Jim, can you go and see if there are more of those sherry glasses in store? We're running really low.
Oh, I can tell Dorothy not to be so clumsy. She's the only one who ever uses them.
Where's Den?
He's not here.
Really? You won't mind if I look then?
Oh, love, there ain't none in here. I have to tell Dorothy she's going to have to use a wine glass.
Ian's at the cash and carry. She'll be back any minute.
Oh, it's all right. Actually, it was you they wanted to see. You're right.
Yeah, it's just been a long day.
That's funny, because Lucy's been moping about at my place. Look, dear, no slur on the inn and no disrespect to you, but how does she know that you're going to be around any longer than the others? Right, children. See you later.
Sorry.
You can't help how you feel, babe.
Can you just keep being his girlfriend? It's been nice like that.
Well, actually, me and your dad have decided to put me moving in on hold for a bit.
Why?
I didn't think it was fair if you were unhappy with the idea. It's not just your dad I'm moving in with, is it?
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I'm just tired and I've had a hard year. The last thing I wanted was to make somebody else's life miserable.
You won't. I mean, I didn't want you to move in at first because of what happened with Laura, Mel, and Mum. I've changed my mind now. I have.
So you sure?
Yeah, I want you to. Should be good.
Well, Sam took us off upstairs somewhere and it was an emergency, like, so I thought I'd better man the pumps.
I'll go and see what's the matter with her.
That'll be 220.
Christy was right. It's his guilt too, and I'm going to make sure he knows it. Do you know 17 years Kat had to wait before she made my father face what he did? I'm not going to wait that long. I want to watch his face when I tell him how much I hate him and I got rid of our baby.
I don't think he'll care.
Oh, he'll care, all right. Kids is where Den's art really beats. It might be a pub for you two, but it's not for him.
Yeah, you're right. About everything you say. Especially the kids. But you're wrong if you think you can get him with this. He's moved on.
What are you talking about?
He's just told me he wants to have kids with me. That's how much your baby mattered.
Pat?
It's you, isn't it? The stalls.
Well?
What's happened to you, Andy?
Oh, spare me the pop psychology, huh?
Keep up the smart talk till you run out of words, but you're going to listen to what I've got to say. First Paul Truman, and now this. You never used to be so cruel.
Things change.
Well, they can change back, can't they?
Pat, I sense the word redemption on the tip of your tongue again. Now, you need to know, if you actually say it out loud, I'm gonna laugh. Fair warning, yeah? Only I really wouldn't want to hurt your feelings.
Please listen to me. If you ever had a grip, you're losing it.
Who do you think you are?
I don't want to see you go under. I mean, you and Johnny...
What, under Johnny? Oh, you should know all about that, shouldn't you? I mean, look at yourself! You're nothing. You're a painted old trollop no one wants. And you still think you can lecture me on how to run my life? Oh, because you've made such a rip-roaring success of yours, ain't you?
There's nothing left of you, is there?
That Paul Truman. I'll keep your gob shut if I were you. You know, they say it's easier after the first one. I bet they're right. And after a bit, I think I might even get to enjoy it. Here you go. That's your wages up to date. You can pick up your stuff on the way out.
I stopped selling myself a long time ago.
Danny!
You can forget that job. I'd rather starve than help Johnny Allen, just so as you know.
Well, wait a minute. Where's this coming from, eh?
I don't owe that man anything. Not gratitude, nor loyalty, nothing. You and Jake want to live in his pockets, go ahead. I've got more self-respect.
Yeah, you know, appearances can be very deceptive. This job, for example, it's bigger than I let on earlier. If it went wrong, it could put a serious dent in his plans. Nasty hole in his wallet and all.
Go wrong how?
Well, I ain't given it much thought up until now, but I could if I had the right backing. Someone else who wanted to see the king toppled.
Number one, Elvis is already dead. Two, I don't trust you.
Don't have to. All you have to trust is how much I want to see Johnny Allen brought down.
Like I said, go wrong how?
Take the money and run has a nice ring to it.
I ain't that bothered about money. I just want Johnny Allen to know that he can't control everything.
Imagine how he'd look if he were double-crossed by his own errand boy. Sloppy, careless, and very, very humiliating.
All right, let's talk.
So, you're talking about giving us 3 brand new cars. Why?
A good night out ends with a cab ride home, right? And no offence if it's in one of those rust buckets that you lot drive around. Well, it's not good for my business, is it?
All right, so what's in it for you?
Percentage of the profits, to be mutually agreed. Call it a car tax. I'll let you lot talk about it among yourselves.
Cheers.
Tom.
Look, there's got to be a catch, man.
Why? Well, like he said, by helping us, he's helping himself. What's wrong with you lot? The man is a gangster.
Just because you own a dark suit and once shook hands with Reggie Cray doesn't mean you're a gangland boss, Addy.
Well, I say yes.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, well, it obviously doesn't matter what I think, then, does it?
If you hate him so much, why don't you just help us out? Because all you think about is money. Yeah, because it's mine and I want it back. Well, I want back what he took from me too, but I can't have it, can I? I thought I was going to lose Dennis to Sharon. Den told me I should tell him I was pregnant. He said that after what he'd done to Dennis's mum, Dennis wouldn't abandon me. So I lied. But he was still thinking about Sharon. He didn't even want to touch me. And time was passing by and I was scared about what would happen. And then...
No.
He said he'd tell Dennis if I didn't keep doing it.
I don't really need to hear these details, Zoe.
She does. Then Dennis walked in on us in your bed. And so I lost him anyway. And then I lost the baby. And my self-respect went the first time I let Den. And now there's nothing left. So no amount of money is going to change how I feel, is it?
What will?
Alfie. Didn't know, I swear I didn't.
Yeah, well, you do now, don't you, Pat?
Yeah, except I don't work for him anymore. You can't let him win.
Listen, darling, I've got nothing left to fight with, all right?
There must be something you haven't tried.
Yeah, there is. Ah, glad to see you see sense at last. Poor Alfie. Can't decide who you hate most, can you? Me for winning or you for being so spineless? Don't mind if I count it, do you? What we said, 30%.
Yeah, well, that is 30%.
Oh, yeah? Well, time of year, I suppose. Let's hope trade picks up, eh? For both our sakes.
No, wait a minute. That's the end of it now, right?
Well, says who?
Andy, there isn't going to be any more, all right?
Oh, say like you mean it, Alfie.
Did you never want to sort of pay him back in kind?
No. It wasn't what he did that kills me, it's that I let him. Why did you? You know what he's like. He twists and he turns things, so he makes you think you're the one with the problem. It drives you mad in the end. That's what happened to Ange, poor cow. I went to her grave today. I stood there staring at it, and I thought there isn't room for both of us in there, sweetheart. I wonder if she realises the body next to hers isn't really his yet. Maybe it should be. We could always take out a contract on him. I'm serious. Look, I'm not saying it's the answer, but I'm just wondering how I'd feel if I woke up tomorrow and he was dead. Well, I know how I'd feel. Cheated. After the things he's done, whatever his punishment is, I want to watch him have to live with it, the way that we've all had to. I'm going to find a way, even if it kills me.
I hope you've put that stall away properly. You'll have to check on it later.
You don't think they're going to come back, do you?
Well, who knows? Oh, Keith.
I'm so sorry, Angel.
What are you going to do?
So, this small percent of the profits you wanted as a car tax. What do you have in mind?
I was thinking 10%.
Really? I was thinking 5.
8.
7.
There you go. You find them parked in George Street, by the garage. Patricia Harris. You know, that's not really your colour. Green. Dark emerald green. That's how I remember you. You had that dress.
I had a lot of dresses.
I know. I paid for most of them.
Is Andy Hunter working for you?
What do you mean by working?
Whatever I think of you personally, if he is, keep him in check. Because he's not looking after the people he should be looking after.
Pat. I'm going to need more than that.
The market.
Well, that's him.
I know you're meant to be standing back from all of this.
I'll sort it out, all right? Yeah. Pat, you said, whatever I think of you personally. What do you mean by that exactly?
Husband's gone. Kid's gone. Never could hang on to anybody. Why is that, do you think?
You were going down that path long before I met you.
That's a matter of opinion. Be careful around Andy.
Did you know there are some places in the world where they tar and feather informers? You talk to me. Because if you've got anything to say to me, say it to my face. I already did. I've already told you I don't know anything about this. And believe it or not, I have better things to do with my time than tell tales on my neighbours, even if they are a bunch of lazy scroungers. How dare you! You don't know the first thing about my Keith! No, but I know that my husband did more for this community than he ever will, and he's dead! Oh!
If I hear one more word from either a Miller or a Fowler, you'll both be barred. Now shut up and get out. Come on, man.
I want him to hurt so that it never, ever stops. But this is Den we're talking about. There's nothing I could ever do that will make him feel that bad. He's not got a heart. Oh, yes, he has. And I know exactly how to make it bleed.
Surely you're not suggesting that someone there killed him, Sir John?
That's what a murder inquiry will tell us.
Judge John Deed next on BBC One.
And meanwhile, for BBC Three now, brand new, EastEnders revealed.